Hi students, welcome to the session on pattern multiplication of antenna. Pattern multiplication means we are multiplying radiation pattern. Okay, why do we need, so far we know about radiation array of 2 point sources and array of 2 point sources fed with the same current and same phase, opposite phase, etc. etc. Suppose if our array has more than 2 elements, then how can you find the final radiation pattern? So it is very difficult to find. There we are going to use the concept of pattern multiplication. Let us see what is the principle of pattern multiplication first. Principle of pattern multiplication. I write as PM, right? So it states that, right, the radiation pattern of an array, the radiation pattern of an array is equal to the product of pattern of individual antenna, that is individual pattern, right, multiplication of pattern of individual antenna with array pattern, right. So this is what pattern multiplication. Array pattern you can call that is a group pattern. So pattern multiplication of an array, total radiation pattern we get from any array is equal to multiplication of individual pattern with array pattern or group pattern. This is what pattern multiplication, right. So the main advantage is we can sketch the radiation pattern of an antenna array, right, from these two products, right. So we know what is the individual pattern of antenna. We know what is the antenna we are going to use, and we know the pattern of individual antenna. Then we have to multiply that with the array pattern, so it will give the total radiation pattern of an array. That is the biggest advantage. The problem with pattern multiplication is it is applicable only for arrays containing identical element. PM, that is pattern multiplication, is applicable only for arrays containing identical elements. That is very, very important, right? By containing identical elements. That means if your array contains 100 HCN dipole, 100 antenna, 100 element, all 100 should be same. All 100 should be either HCN dipole, parabolic or something like that. But all the elements should be same. Otherwise, you cannot use pattern multiplication concept, right? Now we will see how to find pattern multiplication, right? So let us assume that our array, 2-element array, which has 2 HCN dipole antenna located horizontally. Fine. So 2 HCN dipole antenna. This is one antenna located horizontally. Right. We know that let us assume antenna 1, antenna 2. We know that if HCN dipole antenna is located vertically like this, right, what is the radiation pattern? The radiation pattern will be like this. Yes or no? Similarly, if our antenna located in horizontal position, what is the radiation pattern? The radiation pattern will be like this. Yes, for HCN dipole antenna. This we know. So for this 2-element array containing HCN dipole antenna, how we are going to find the total radiation pattern of an array? Total radiation pattern of an array is equal to radiation pattern of individual antenna, that is individual pattern. What is the individual pattern? This is horizontally located HCN dipole. For horizontally located HCN dipole, the radiation pattern is like this, right. This is what radiation pattern of radiation pattern of horizontally located HCN dipole, that is individual pattern, because individual antenna element is HCN dipole. I write here H dipole. this is 1, normalized value. Multiply by group pattern. We know for 2 element array, what is the group pattern? If you have any doubt, please refer my video on 2 element two array of 2 point sources. We know for that the individual pattern will be like 8. Fine. So when you multiply, so this is what this is individual pattern, this is group pattern or array pattern, right? So if we multiply these two, what we get is, that's what our pattern multiplication answer. Fine. So this is also one normalized value. If we multiply, what we get is sorry, it's becoming so vast. What we get is somewhat narrow beam, right? So when I multiply this one with this one, what we get is 1. Here also 1, here also 1, so here also 1. But here you see, this is a 1, here it is narrow beam, right? When you multiply a wide beam with a narrow beam, what you get is narrow beam only, right? Like multiplying any number by fraction, it is less than 1. So if you multiply any number by fraction, the result will be lesser than the bigger number. So 2 into 0.51, right? 3 into 0.8, 2.4, right? Like that. So you see, this is a unit, it's a radiation pattern. It is a narrow beam. Narrow beam you can compare to your fractional number. So any number, so anything multiplied by a narrow beam, you will get a narrow beam only, right? So what we get is this answer, right? Suppose if our array contains 2 Hertzian dipole antenna located vertically. This is 1, this is 2 Hertzian dipole vertical location. What is the total radiation pattern of array? Total radiation pattern of array is given by individual pattern. So it's a Hertzian dipole vertical. So if it is vertically located, the radiation pattern of individual Hertzian dipole is like that. Clear? Okay. This is individual pattern. What about group pattern? For 2 element antenna, we know that the group pattern will be like this. Fine. Okay, now we have to multiply and write the answer. So here you see, here this is 0, 0 multiplied by some value here. So anything multiplied by 0, 0 only. So at this point, the radiation is 0. Here it is null, so it's like null. So here also it is null. How many nulls are there? Here 1 and 2. This is 0, this is a non-value. Null multiplied by null, 0 only. Here it is non-zero, but here it is null. So non-zero multiplied by 0, null. Here it is non-zero, here it is 0 at this point, right? 0 multiplied by anything, 0. So here we have 2 null, here we have 2 null. Yes or no? So in the array pattern, sorry, this is the radiation pattern of array, right? In the total radiation pattern of an array, number of nulls is equal to nulls in the individual pattern plus nulls in the group pattern. Here we have 2 nulls, here also we have 2 nulls, so here we get 4 nulls, right? Okay, now we see, now we first multiply null, then we multiply other area. So here we have non-zero value, here also in this region non-zero value, so we get like this. Similarly in this region non-zero, here also this is non-zero. Here in this region non-zero value, here it is also non-zero value. Similarly here non-zero, here non-zero. When you multiply, what you get is non-zero value. This is what radiation pattern of array, right? How we are doing pattern multiplication. Next example I give. Now we consider 4 element, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, everything is separated by a distance of lambda by 2. Right? Okay. So how we are going to analyze what we need? Total radiation pattern is individual pattern multiplied by group pattern. Individual pattern first I need. Fine. So how we are going to do this is first we consider these two as one antenna. So 1 and 2 as one antenna. If we have a two antenna separated by a distance of lambda by 2, we know what is the radiation pattern. The radiation pattern will be number 8. Array of 2 point sources. That is equal to radiation pattern. Similarly, for 3 and 4, I consider 1 and 2 as one antenna, that is antenna A. 2, 3 and 4 as another antenna, antenna B. Fine. So this is AB. This is what I see, 3 and 4. Both are having the same pattern. So now we assume that this imaginary antenna located at the center. That's what we have to do it in the pattern multiplication. Right? So from here to here it is lambda by 4. Here to here lambda by 2. Here to here lambda by 4. This is center, right? So total distance lambda by 2 means center lambda by 2. So what is the distance between A and B now? The distance between A and B now is lambda, because here this is the location of A, this is the location of B. So this is lambda by 4, lambda by 2, lambda by 4. Totally lambda distance, right? So two antennas separated by the distance of lambda, the radiation pattern will be like this. It will be right. So it is a radiation pattern of two antennas separated by distance of lambda. So it is a group pattern. This is what our individual pattern. Right, 1 and 2 has one antenna, that has an individual pattern of this one. So I put like this, then only I can. So individual pattern is this number 8. Clear? So now we see we have to multiply individual and group. As usual, when you multiply, here we have two nulls. So the resultant pattern will also have two nulls. And when you multiply, what we get is here non-zero, here also non-zero, but the beam width is very less. Fine. Oh, sorry, this is not okay. 1 minute, I forgot. This is individual pattern. Individual pattern will be like a small beam, not that much big, so small beam. Fine. Okay, this is small, this is smaller. So when you multiply both, smaller, small, what we get is like this, smaller than this one, right? Okay, similarly here also, when you multiply this area, we get this. When you multiply this and this, we get this. Here it is going like this, here also it is going like this. So narrow already. Fine. Okay, so it will be coming. Similarly, here it is halfway going, here also some part going. So like that we can see. Actually, this length should be vast. Okay, like that we can draw. Fine, fine. So this is what the multiplication pattern multiplication value. Fine. Okay. Right, that's all about this session. I hope you understand this, right? So this is group pattern, this is individual pattern or unit pattern. When you multiply both, what we get is this value. Here we have a null. So that's why we have null here. Here we have null, we have null. So we have null here. Right? I hope you understand this concept. If you have any doubt, please ask me in comment section. I will clarify. Thank you.